I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am a huge bear for the end of 2025. Now, I'm a huge bull after that, and I'm bullish right now, short term. But for the end of this year, I am a mega bear. And this chart that I'm about to show you that I have cut off a little bit is quite possibly one of the scariest charts in existence right now. Now, this chart is the Atlanta Fed GDP forecast for what they're expecting on a monthly basis. And you can see I cut it off in October because I want to show you what their projection is for early 2025 here. And here we go. The Atlanta Fed is projecting a 3% contraction for February going into March. And on average, a 1.5% contraction for the first quarter of 2025. And you can see on this chart their projections versus what actually happened. And what you'll see is that they're actually very accurate. So if you don't know, the historic definition for what a recession is 2 straight quarters of negative GDP growth. So we are, in the United States at least, most likely going to enter a recession in 2025. The question is, how bad of a recession will it be? And for that, we're going to have to wait and see. And again, okay, I know that some of you are going to get really upset with me for sharing this information. And listen, again, I am a bull right now, and I think that we can see some decent returns. I think that we could see Bitcoin's dominance go to lower 50% range, and so altcoins would do pretty well. But if you're sitting here expecting the same thing to happen that we've seen, the year after the halving, the end of the year, November, December of the year after the halving, that's when the bull run's going to peak, I'm sorry, I have a really hard time believing that that's going to be the case this time around. Instead, I think it's going to be the buying opportunity of this decade. And then after all that happens, after we enter a recession, interest rates go down, quantitative easing potentially, the money printer's turned on, after that point, I think that we're going to reach some kind of risk on levels of euphoria, and it's going to be amazing. But, bullish short term, bearish medium term, and then after that, if you're willing to ride this out, is going to be an incredible opportunity. That's where I've stood for well over a year now, and it seems like that's how it's playing itself out.